people killed yesterday in a beauty shop shooting in Hot Springs have been identified as 19 and 22-year-old sisters.
Though one person was taken in for questioning, no arrests have been made.
Police and witnesses say the sisters, along with their mother, went into that beauty supply store to confront a co-worker there. Excuse me, not a co-worker, just a worker there. Now 2 people are dead. One's on the run and another one is in hiding. A business's doors closed for now after 3 people went inside the store Wednesday, but only 1 came out. Hot Springs police confirmed 19-year-old Mernea Myers and her sister, 22-year-old Monteria Myers, and their mother went into Simply Unique Hair Beauty Supply to confront one of the workers. They got in a fight with that employee. Witnesses say the worker was badly beaten, grabbed a gun, and shot at the women. One sister died at the scene, the other died at the hospital. Their mother got in a black car and drove off, as witnessed by multiple people. A believed shooter was taken in for questioning but not arrested. Now those in the area say they worry about retaliation and are keeping quiet. They say the beauty shop worker and the owner have left the city for safety. The whole incident leaving to question who was the real victim.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now we have a video coming out of Hot Springs, Arkansas. Big shout out to everybody in the great state of Arkansas. We have 2 sisters who recently lost their lives a few days ago, and I'm sorry that it took quite a while to do this video, but I was trying to get more information, more info to this story so I can make sure I have certain details right now. Certain details are still kind of clouded, and for those that's in the know of this situation in the Hot Springs area, or those who may have knew the 2 victims are the perpetrator who did the killing, please feel free to comment in the comment section below, because we're trying to see what really happened, because the way the media made the story seem is just, it was just a shouting match at some beauty supply store and 2 people wind up getting killed. But it's a little deeper than that. And just like the video of the woman, Miss Brandy Yakima Lassiter out of Georgia, putting her business out on Facebook, this story right here actually started from Facebook. A lot of shit in the hood started on Facebook. I don't know what it is. Now, this allegedly was all over a boy, man, whatever you want to call it, that one of these females was messing with. Now, you have 2 sisters, Miss Monteria Myers, 22, and Miss Mernea Myers, 19. Both of them are deceased, and may they rest in peace. I send my condolences out to both of them and to also the family. Now, what make it so bad and what make it so heartaching is the fact that the mom drove them over there to this place of business where this person was an employee working at this beauty supply store. And you have misconstruing stories right there. Some say the mom and the daughters went over there to jump on the girl, but then some say the mom and the daughters went over there to talk it out because the girl told them to come to the shop where they could talk things out. But why would you come to somebody's job and talk things out? Why couldn't you wait till they get off work? First of all, so I don't understand that. But they was allegedly had already had a fight before, and they said the employee in the store hit one of the sisters in the head with some kind of rail or something and put a knot on her head. Even when the girl was dead, you could still see the knot on her head. And also, one of the sisters, when they came, was shot and killed on the scene, shot in the back of the head. And the other girl later died at the hospital, and the mama fled, jumped in the car and fled. Now, how can a mom, number one, take her children over there, and then number 2, you seeing your children get shot, killed, and then you just drive off and leave or nothing? I mean, if you're going to come there, we would have had to just die together. That's all I'm saying. First of all, I wouldn't even be in that situation with my child. And this is also what I want you all to understand. Just because you have a child, 22 and 119, you're still the parent. You still have what we call seniority over them. You still have a level of respect that they should give you, but you have to be in a place of respect to demand respect. You don't be out here doing wild shit with your children. You don't take your kids, grown people at that, because these are not 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds. We're talking about a 22-year-old and a 19-year-old. People who should have known better. And that's just the point. Now, I'm sad that they are deceased, but sooner or later it was going to turn that way anyway. And they also say that this employee at this store was sitting outside of one of these sisters' house from 10 p.m., I think 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. to like 8 or 10 in the morning, looking for this sister all over a guy. You know what I'm saying? And this guy's going to go on to do whatever the hell else he wants to, just like any other person would. But the responsibility lies in the mom. Hey, now, true, your children are grown. They're going to do what they want to do, but don't participate in their mess. If you want to go out here and fight over a guy and get killed, that's on you. I'm sorry, but if you don't know no better, I'm sorry. But I'm not going to take you over there, and then I'm damn sure not going to leave you if I take you. That's what upset me the most about this whole story. But I'm going to read a snippet from this story, and I'm going to dive a little deeper into it because, you know, it's quite sad that all this is over Facebook. So much people die over Facebook drama. I do not even understand it. That's why you have to leave certain class of people alone. And it's really about classism also, you know, and I'm not trying to talk down or negative to no one. You feel me? It's like when you have things going on in life, you don't have time for the foolishness. And people that's about something will only understand that. People that ain't about shit, they don't understand that. You talking gibberish and foreign to them. But if you got a life and you got a job, you got a career, and you're happy, you don't have time to be upset and chasing people down, fighting over guys who don't want you. Because number one, why would you fight over a guy if he's screwing you and screwing somebody else? Anyway, Arkansas sisters Monteria and Mernaya Myers ID'd as victims shot dead at Hot Springs beauty supply store Wednesday. Now, if the employee at the store, which was the one that these sisters were mad at, and why did it take both of the sisters also? I mean, damn, you know, I love my brothers also, but damn it, you know what I'm saying? I got your back, but I ain't got your back when it's some BS involved. No, because if something happened, I'm gonna make sure I'm in the right. Because what if they would end up killing the employee? Wouldn't you want to be in the right? You know what I'm saying? When you want to be on the right side of the law, so in case you standing in front of that courtroom and you looking around and you going down for murder wrong, or they be charge you with murder, you can at least have a chance to beat it for a self-defense. But anytime that you play a stupid game, you're always going to win a stupid damn prize. And all this was over some damn boy, some young man. Now, anyway, this story comes out of Hot Springs. Well, we have a 22-year-old and a 19-year-old, both of Hot Springs, Arkansas, which have been identified as the victims fatally shot inside a Hot Springs beauty supply store on Wednesday. Hot Springs police say the women, who are sisters, were killed in a shooting at Simply Unique Hair Beauty Supply store located at 403rd Street in Hot Springs on Wednesday. And all this was allegedly to happen around 2 p.m., 2-ish, around that time. The sisters came to the business on Wednesday with a third person. That third person ended up being their mom, to confront an employee about an ongoing personal dispute, according to a news release. Now, this employee had already, if I have my story correct, the employee had already hit one of these sisters and left a gash on her head, or not also. And also, I'm thinking that that's the one that was shot in the back of the head, you know, because she died first. But they say based upon video surveillance and interviews, it has been determined that the two deceased females, along with a third identified person in a Simply Unique Hair Beauty Supply, to confront an employee about an ongoing personal dispute. Why do y'all go to people's jobs with that bullshit? That's all I want to know right there. Now, I'm sorry that these girls died, but why do you come to people's jobs with that mess? Don't you know you're playing with people's livelihood? And people are quick to hurt you these days. You know, I don't know if you all noticed it or not. You don't have to be a certain age to get killed no more. Usually you hear about people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s and 60s dying like this. Now you hear youngsters dying like this. You see what I'm saying? Now, a physical altercation ensued between them and two employees. I mean, between them and a shop employee, not two employees, just one shop employee, which resulted in shots being fired and the two sisters being shot and killed. Also, did the employee have a right to carry this gun? Who gun was it? You know, you have to think about all this also. Was it a stolen firearm or whatnot? But why would y'all go up there trying to confront somebody over some damn boy who's sleeping with the both of y'all? If anything, y'all should have teamed up together and got on his ass. Now, the release said a case file is being assembled to present to the Garland County Prosecutor's Office for a review to determine if any charges will be brought forth in this case. So they try to make it seem like it's a case of self-defense. So evidently this person must have a right to carry this gun. They never said the person's name. They never said how old the person was. But the thing is, the most saddest part about it is the fact the mama brought them there. The mama brought them right to their death. Not saying that the mama, you know what I'm saying, pulled the trigger. But it's just like you pulling a car right in front of somebody, shooting a gun, and you stop the car instead of getting out the way. Don't take your children to the place, no matter if they're grown or not. If they want to go, they're grown. Let them go. You can't stop them, but don't go there with them. And damn sure don't leave them when you see one of your daughters getting their head blown off. That's what I don't understand. But anyway, now, it goes to show you, you know, the state of the world that we live in today, where you have people who quick to resort in violence. And these two young girls could have been doing other things with their lives. 22 years old, could have been in college, graduated from college, 19 years old, had a whole future ahead of them. Instead of being out here with this thug shit, with this stuff all on Facebook. I don't understand people. If people would get their ass off of Facebook and these social media, they'll have time to better themselves. You wouldn't have time to sit up here and pick and prod and stuff, because if you pick and prod long enough, something's going to happen. Now, whoever this employee was, she must have not with the bullshit that day, because she's already hit one of these sisters in the head and left the whole gash in a knot on the girl head. And that's maybe how the thing had escalated, because I don't see how an argument over a guy, somebody screwing, could just all of a sudden somebody getting shot. No, they already had an altercation before then. The sisters come back with their mom, and that remains to be seen right there. The only thing we know is that I wish they would release the surveillance tape. Don't show the killing. I don't want to see nobody getting their head blown off, but show it to a certain point where we can actually see, us the people, what's really going on with this case. And the mom should be ashamed of herself, and she should be held liable to some circumstance also, because how in the hell can you take your daughters and them there when you knowing for yourself that this is wrong, and then they don't take all of y'all to go deal with one person? You feel what I'm saying? No matter how big this woman was, or how small she was, or how bad, or whatever. If it take all that, y'all need to just leave her alone. But, you have to understand the type of people that you're dealing with. People are quick to hurt you these days and talk about it later on. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, let me know what you all think about this story. If you have anything to add to the story and it's valuable and it's credible, please do so in the comment section, because it's a crying shame. That would be the last thing I would do. Number one, I would try to talk my child out of it. And if that fails, guess what? You go by yourself. I'm not going there with you. You feel me? Now, if anything happened to you, which I hope it don't, I'll bury you and all that. But I'm not going to go and participate in your foolishness. And none of you parents should be out here participating in your child's foolishness also, because what that says about you also. What did you teach your children? You have to do better. See, and all this would have been prevented if lighter heads would have prevailed, and mom would have said, you know what, forget that no good guy. He's not worth fighting over. Your daughter would have never got hit in the head, got her head bust open with some kind of railing, had a whole knot, and then later on, when he even got killed, the woman killed both of them. She was shooting to kill them, shooting in the head or whatever. I guess she feel the hell with this. I'm not saying that it was worth it. I'm not saying that she should have done that, but sooner or later, this situation was going to turn bad all over a person who don't want neither one of y'all. Think about that. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this story. If you like the story, push that like button. If you like the story, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this story with your family and friends. Until next time, try to calm down. Try to think things through, because I'm telling you, your emotions will leave you to the penitentiary and to the graveyard faster than anything. Let lighter heads prevail. Just remain calm and weigh your options. That's it. If people take more time to think, we will have less trouble, less violence in this world. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm out.